Welcome back. Texas Congressman Chip Roy and former Deputy National Security Advisor Victoria Coates out with a new National Review op-ed slamming President Biden for the, quote, deadly costs of his Israel policy. Congressman Chip Roy and Victoria Coates joining us now exclusively to discuss. Great to see you both. Thank you for being here. Congressman, tell us about that policy and the impact on Israel and the U.S.
Yeah, good morning, Maria. Great to be on with my good friend Victoria Coates. And as you said, Victoria worked in the Trump administration. No administration has done more to expand our relationship with Israel, to stand with Israel, to set up an historic peace accord, the Abraham Accords, to move the embassy to Jerusalem where it rightfully should exist. And now you've got an administration that is basically turning their back on Israel. They're pretending that inviting the very liberal president to come over here and address Congress, they're pretending that that's good enough while they turn their back on our very strong friend, Prime Minister Netanyahu. And they're standing alongside the Palestinians, and they're basically trying to draw a moral equivalency between the Palestinians who are bombing innocent civilians and targeting and harming Israelis, and the Israeli government, which has a right to defend itself. And it's something the American people expect us to do. And one final point, your previous segment with Larry and talking about the targeting of President Trump, that's purposeful. Because the previous administration of President Trump was being successful, because President Trump was advancing policies the left doesn't like. They're now targeting him with this political harassment. And anybody who wants to preserve and protect this great country and this republic ought to recognize this sham indictment for what it is. And you ask what we can do. We ought to stop funding this stuff. Stop funding Alejandro Mayorkas and open borders. Stop funding an FBI that is out of control. Stop funding a DOJ that's out of control and targeting a former president. And stop funding the United Nations and UNRWA and all of these ridiculous organizations that are undermining Israel.
Well, why aren't you doing it then?
Well, I am standing up to do that, Maria, and I've been fighting that here in Congress and will continue to do that. The message really is why isn't the entire Republican conference doing that?
Yeah, I'd like to know. That's a good question. We're all talking about the Republicans and why the Republicans can't be on the same page about these things. Americans want some answers. Victoria, you both write that there's a deadly cost to the Biden-Israel policy. What is it?
Now, good morning, Maria, and good morning, Chip. I think the key thing here is the money. The Biden administration has funneled over $1 billion to both the Palestinian Authority and the United Nations groups that support them. We had cut the funding off to the Palestinians on the grounds that they engage in violent anti-Israel and anti-American rhetoric, and they were paying terrorists for killing Israelis and Americans like Taylor Force. And what that's resulted in, that $1 billion in our money, has resulted in the deadliest year for both Israelis and Palestinians in 20 years. So you can draw a direct corollary between the American taxpayer dollars flowing into the Palestinian Authority and what they're doing with it, which is using it on terrorism to target Israelis. And so that's what needs to be cut out. That was canceled in the House recently. We need to watch the Senate carefully and make sure they don't stuff it back into the Senate or to the state, rather, foreign ops bill.
Well, it's unbelievable to me that these issues seem to be issues that we all would agree on, both sides would agree on, and yet they are attacking Donald Trump. What are they so afraid of, Chip?
Well, I think they're afraid of a president who wants to stand up with the American people. And by the way, I say that as someone who supported President Trump strongly and who supports Ron DeSantis right now. The fact is, we're at war with a radical left who want to undermine our American values. They want to target the American family. They want to stand against Israel.
Yeah.
They want to undermine our military with all of this radical woke ideology sown throughout it. And the fact is, they're going to do everything they can, as you're seeing unfold right now, targeting President Trump.
Yeah, Mike Baker, jump in here.
We've got to stand up as a Congress. Larry got it right.
Here's Mike Baker. Here's Mike Baker.
With Jamie Comer and Jim Jordan. We've got to use the power of the purse now to do something about it.
Go ahead, Mike.
All right, Congressman. I mean, I guess what we see is this constant onslaught from the Democrats, and they are extremely good at staying unified. They're extremely good at continuing a very single-minded message. And we're going into the 2024 campaign, and we've asked this question before, and I know you've talked about it a little bit, but what are the chances the Republican Party actually gets to the finish line with investigation related to the Bidens and their activities?
Well, like I said, Jamie Comer was doing a great job this week. Jim Jordan on the Judiciary Committee on which I serve. We're exposing a lot. The American people now know stuff they didn't know before. Getting the whistleblowers in front was great. But now, again, I want to go back to something that's critically important. You can have all the hearings in the world, but you have got to use the power of the purse.
Yeah.
You have got to constrain this executive branch's tyrannical activity.
Why wasn't
and you've got
Devin
to do it
Archer?
now. And look,
Why wasn't Devin Archer
Republicans
under
are
oath?
up now +9.